What a time to be alive. Whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, I think it's pretty clear that the shift is coming, that the change is coming. And I'm a die-hard optimist. I do believe that we are on the cusp of the biggest shift in the way that enterprise companies work since the Industrial Revolution. For the first time, technology won't just help us get the job done, it's going to do it for us. My name is Sivan. I lead ReSource Pro's AI factory. And before ReSource Pro, I founded and led an AI wholesale brokerage called Flow. We built the world's first AI associate broker. And in 2025, it passed the RPLU exam successfully. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey and what I learned along that journey of what AI employees really are, the promise that they hold for our industry, and what ReSource Pro is doing to pave the way to that future. I want you to think about the Industrial Revolution and what happened right after. People still worked, but what the work was changed forever. If before, a cobbler can make one pair of shoes per day by hand, after the revolution, they operated a machine that can make 100. The worker didn't go away, their work changed. And when every person can produce so much more, something incredible happened. Whole new products, whole new services, whole new categories of work emerged. The economy didn't shrink because machines were doing much of the heavy lifting. It exploded. It started a historic 150 years run of incredible growth. Well, it's about to happen again, but this time, not to physical labor, but to knowledge work. What's about to change is what every single individual can produce in just an hour of sitting at their desk. And we have to be considerate of what that means to our employees. This doesn't replace them, it promotes them. Every employee will manage a team, will be a manager of a team of AI employees that work 24/7, scale on demand, and get better every day. People won't disappear, their jobs are about to get bigger. I want to talk a little bit about what an AI employee really is. And I'm going to articulate 3 levels of AI at work, from chatbots to employees. And I'm going to use autonomous driving as an analogy. Level 1 is your chatbot. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, they're all fantastic tools. They're smart, they're responsive, they're always there when you need them. Think of them like a trusted passenger in the back seat. You ask a question, and they answer, and they give you great suggestions. The person is still driving the car. Layer 2 is your co-pilot. This is now lane assist. The AI is a little bit more involved. It drafts emails, it suggests responses and flags issues. The human still drives the car, it's just a little bit easier. This is where most companies are trying to get to today with AI initiatives. And there's lots of value here. There's just so much more to uncover. Layer 3 is AI employees. This is Waymo, those cars that drive themselves with a safety driver. Now the AI is driving the car, running workflows end-to-end, pulls lost runs, sends submissions. The human isn't driving the car anymore, but it's there for a very important reason. First, it sets the destination, the vision. It's there to supervise what's going on, and in case of an emergency, it can always grab the wheel and take control. Now you might say, well, actually, Waymo is driverless now. Why not just let go of the safety driver? Well, in an industry like ours, heavily regulated, with so much sensitive, confidential information, with real money and real losses at stake, human presence and human supervision and human judgment are not optional. As you heard here before, a human-in-the-loop system design is a core tenet in the way that we build AI. For lots of people, again, sometimes it's a bit hard to think of what really is an AI employee? And I think a really easy way to think of it is start with a chatbot. Let's use ChatGPT as an example. It's pretty much bound in a chat user interface, if you think of it. You can access it on the web or on your mobile phone. But otherwise, it's just stuck there. It's just waiting for you to need it. Think about what would happen if you break that barrier, those boundaries, and you give the agent access to a computer. Now it can surf the web, it can read and write files, it can use the same tools that we use. It has access to a body of knowledge that gives it context into complex workflows. So what makes an AI employee? Well, the short answer is that it operates like an employee, but it can deliver things that employees can't. First, it's hired for a role. Loss run analyst, submissions coordinator. When you can be very articulate and precise with the role that you give AI employees, they perform better, and you can also modulate them. So you can change them and improve them a long time without affecting the rest. So roles really matter. They are pre-trained on a huge body of deep knowledge, deep industry knowledge that gives them insights like underwriting appetite, underwriting guidelines, carrier appetite, and so on. They have access to the same tools, AMS 360, Applied Epic, carrier portals, emails. They use the same tools. And last but not least, they're intelligent. They're smart. They synthesize data, they make judgment calls, and they know when to escalate. And as you heard here before from Dan, from Zach, this really, really matters. They know when to escalate. But they can also deliver things that employees can't deliver. First, they're trained once. No more long ramp-up period, no more 6 months onboarding. They're always on 24/7, no PTOs, sick days, or Monday morning blues. They have institutional knowledge that doesn't walk out the door every time an employee leaves. And they scale on demand. Whether it's 10 accounts or 10,000 accounts, capacity follows the work. So we'll do a quick demo. This is a longer vision of where the technology is going beyond, these pockets of opportunities to apply AI in a short form way. This is a longer term vision for where we believe the technology is working, but it's already in motion. For the purpose of the demo, I want you to meet Jack Grace. Jack is a senior account manager at ReSource Pro. He manages a team of 30 AI employees. Jack is the adult in the room and the supervisor. He doesn't do the work anymore, as I said before. He manages the work. Let's check it out.
So Monday morning, Jack Grace logs into his ReSource Pro AI operations platform. Immediately, you can see the key KPIs for Jack and his team, and you can see the 3 units within his team: new business, policy servicing, and renewals. And we can see the various stages of each team. Here below, you can see the live handoffs between the AI agents, the AI employees, as they work the accounts and they move from stage to stage. Going over to the AI team, we can see the renewal team and all the AI employees underneath. So does for the new business team and so on. We're going to click on Luna, and we're going to meet Luna in a moment again. But here you can see Luna's key KPIs and all the accounts assigned to her. We can chat with her, really mimicking the experience of working in a remote environment in today's enterprise. Heading over to accounts, we can see all the various accounts that are in flight. You can see what lines of business, you can see what stage, and a color-coded progress bar to show how it's moving from AI employee to the next. We can see the handoff in real time. Heading over to mission control. This is the heart of Jack's job. This is where all the AI employees escalate the issues and elevate them for Jack as the adult in the room to handle them. Now here, we're going to look at Pacific Coast Logistic. We're going to focus on that specific account along its renewal process. Here it's stuck with Luna. Again, she's the loss run analyst, and she has a data extraction issue. Let's click in and see. She started with obtaining the loss runs, preparing the loss run summary, pulling the risk assessment, and so on. And now she's stuck on an extraction issue. Let's have a look. The extracted value she's seeing is 245,000 records containing protected information, but she has only an 83% chance, where her threshold for confidence is 95. Here you can see the scan document. It is actually 245, but she found also it to be 295,000 in 14% chest confidence, and 600, I guess you can look at it that way, 3% confidence As Jack, I'm going to approve the value so Luna can keep on going, complete the workflow, and hand this off to Iris. She's the submission specialist. Now, a few moments go by, Pacific Coast Logistics pop up again from Iris. Now she has a carrier access issue. Let's click in and see. She's entered into the rating system. She matched it with the right carriers. But now, before sending it to markets, she has an issue. She says, "Hi, Jack, working on the Pacific Coast Logistics submission, need your input. I got Coalition, Cowbell, and CFC ready to go via API. But Markel is on the target list. They don't have an API or portal. I have to email to their underwriting team. The issue is turnaround, typically 3 to 5 business days. The the expiration date is only 11 days away. What should I do?" Let me say, can we hop on Zoom? Paste the Zoom link right away. I have this ready. Hi, Iris.
Hey, Jack. Thanks for adding me to the call.
Absolutely. How can I help?
So like I mentioned, everything's ready to go on Pacific Coast Logistics except the Markel question. Coalition, Cowbell, and CFC are all API carriers. I can fire those off immediately. But Markel has no API, no portal. I'd have to email their underwriting team, and we're looking at 3 to 5 business days for a response. With the expiration only 3 weeks out, it's doable but tight. What do you want me to do?
Who's the broker on the account?
The broker on the account is Marsh McLennan. The account executive there is Jennifer Martinez.
Okay, because of the time limitation, let's skip Markel on this one and let's just go with the API markets.
Got it. I'll proceed with Coalition, Cowbell, and CFC only, and send all 3 submissions via API right away. I'll wait for your instructions next.
Fantastic. Can you actually email a summary to the broker and CC me?
Sure, I'll send the summary email to the Marsh McLennan team and CC you. Here's what I'll include. We're skipping Markel this time due to the tight timeline. We'll proceed with submissions to Coalition, Cowbell, and CFC via API. I'll get that email out now. Please hold on. The email has been sent to the Marsh McLennan team, and I've CC'd you. Anything else I can help with?
Fantastic. Thank you, Iris. Actually, you're here doing a demo for 200 of ReSource Pro's clients in our client summit. Is there any message you want to send to them?
Oh, wow, you caught me off guard there. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to show you what we can do for you. At ReSource Pro, we're committed to providing efficient and effective insurance support, and I can't wait to serve you and show you what the future holds. Thanks again for your trust.
Fantastic. Thank you, Iris. You can hang up now.
Goodbye, Jack. Have a great day.
So now you can see Iris jumped off the call. In a moment, the workflow will update and she'll keep on going, skipping Markel, continue with Coalition, and we can see her heading off to submitting the submission via API. Got a quote back from Coalition, doing the same from Cowbell, and then finishing with CFC, skipping Markel as per Jack's instructions. She's completing her workflow, and now she's going to hand this off to Zane, who's the proposal coordinator. Last but not least, a few seconds go by, and we can see Pacific Coast Logistics. Now Zane has finished preparing this proposal. I'm clicking in, and we can see analyze the quotes, determine what options to present, created the proposal, and now based on the configuration for this specific account, it has to go through an approval of Jack. We can see a side-by-side comparison of all 3 markets. We can see a recommendation here to go with CFC. In this case, 1.9% increase versus the expiring premium. We can see the rationale, and then the full proposal PDF coming out, going to Marsh McLennan, of course, with their branded logo and letterhead and all that, approved and sent to the client. This really concludes the demo. Hopefully, you could see a glimpse of what the future holds, what AI operations powered by AI employees could look like. Thank you very much.
Pretty cool. I'll start by saying that it feels futuristic, but it's not. It's not years away. It's already in motion. We're already building it. This is an asymmetrical, I have a sense for drama, so lean in with me. But I do believe truly that this is an asymmetrical moment in time. Companies that lean in will see compounding growth. Companies that hold back and wait will fall back faster than they think. ReSource Pro is really leading the way and paving the way to that future. We would love for you to lean in with us. And lastly, on a personal note, I told you I'm a diehard optimist. I think that the next 10 years are going to be the most exciting decade in the history of our industry that needs it so much. My team and I will be here all 2 days, of course, and after. If you're interested to learn more, if you're interested to have a conversation, please reach out. Thank you very much.